Hey, what's going on, Gemini? Nice to finally be back. Y'all, listen, it's not a neglect thing, I promise. I'm so busy with stuff that is crazy. But I know I need to post more consistently. I know that because it's like I'll start posting and then I'll stop. But it's like I really been enjoying myself, you know, just with family and stuff. And then I have my work, like other work that I do, and it's just like time consuming, but I love it. Okay, so what do we have for Gemini? Gemini, what do we have? Oh, okay, so you might run into a bit of delays right now. Mercury is retrograde, so be mindful of the fact, as you can see, like my camera freezing up. So be mindful of the fact that there may be something that you thought was past, but it comes back around. You have to redo something, maybe dealing with a contract, writing, applications, maybe even rethink something that you were going to do. Something that you were just ready to just move away from. Or you thought you were going to move, or you're going to be transitioning or something, and it may not go as planned. It could be a delay, but this reverse can also show to where you could possibly be holding on to something that you're not ready to let go of because you have not done the proper things, like you have not taken the proper steps possibly in order to do this. It's kind of like, okay, well, if you're trying to move, let's say you're trying to move away from a marriage, but you haven't signed the divorce papers, or you haven't even done the separation steps. That's gonna have to be done first. So there may be something that comes your way. Maybe even somebody returns. But this could be energy, Gemini, also, if it's like every single time. I'm about to show you this next card. It's crazy. But this could be the energy of like every single time you try to move forward, you feel like there's something in your way that won't let you. As a matter of fact, there could be something that you're moving towards that is there's a dead end to. Like it's not going anywhere possibly. If you're meeting somebody, especially during Mercury retrograde, just be mindful that it may not go anywhere. It may not. And then there's also this part here. Mm. The direction that you're going in is going to require changes. So if someone's coming back around and they're like apologizing to you and they're making these promises, I would say don't just jump on board with them. And granted, this could be a past situation, Gemini, that keeps coming back around because something could possibly be coming back around, but there's a possibility that you will put a stop to it, or you need to, because the cycling of events, the way things are playing out, is getting in your way. It's not producing anything productive. Okay, the people that you're playing around with, these thought processes, is not. Yeah, it's a tricky situation, I understand, but this is showing that, mind over matter. This is showing that you have the power to make the changes in your life, because I feel like you see something, you see a direction that you want to move towards, but you could be feeling like powerless in a situation, or someone or something is making you feel like you're powerless in a situation, but you're not, because you have the tools, you have the momentum, you have the supplies, you have the materials, you have everything you need to make the changes that you need. mm. It's almost like something coming to an end, or it's time for you to reach to the next level, so it's going to require some type of changes, like you're going to have to boss up possibly. And maybe some of you guys are fearing doing that, because the death card also talks about fear. And there could be somebody that's watching that is fearful of death. I don't know, maybe you've been in environments where you've watched people pass away, hey, that's not abnormal. Like, I watch documentaries on like gang culture and stuff like that. So okay, so yeah, this is what's coming your way. This Mercury retrograde, things have to come if you're trying to really make changes in your life. Okay, it's time for you to take your power back, and it's time for you to just go for it with no excuses, no going back to the past. Just go for it. No going back to this past thought processes, because really, to me, I see it all as thoughts. It's a mental thing. And I think is his name David Goggins? Hopefully I'm saying his name right, where he said that fear was just the mind. Fear is just resides in the mind. Once you overcome your mind, you overcome fear. And this could have been a past situation that you went through as well, Gemini, to where you're just, you found yourself going nowhere in the direction that you were going in, or you knew that it was time for you to go to the next level with things, but it was hard for you to do so. I don't know, maybe you're making excuses, maybe, things around you, circumstances around you, it made it feel like you didn't have the power, you took the power away from you. But then you had to realize that there were some things that you had to do on your own, some choices that you had to make for yourself. And no, everybody wasn't going to be down for it. But what happened was, when you made those choices, you recognized your power, and others around you recognized your power. So this could have been you defeating your enemies as well. Okay, what's coming up? Because I'm kind of feeling like the cards are coming out, but it could have been something in the past. Ooh, you had to let go of a lot. Or you feel like you're about to let go of a lot. Oh my goodness. Because this is the Ten of Pentacles reversed. This could have been a family situation that you had to let go of, or a bad investment of some sort. Be careful, because during Mercury retrograde, you could be making a bad investment in something, like some sort of financial investment or opportunity. Somebody could be scamming you, or you could just be making a bad investment, because that Ten of Pentacles is reversed. But also, there could be what's coming up during now or the next month or so. I know this is April, but I think this is a heads up on you taking some type of financial hit. Okay, I'm back. I had to stop, guys, for a second. But yeah, literally, you could be taking some sort of financial hit. Or this leveling up, my dears, my friends, may cause like some sort of reduction in your pay or in your finances, because like you want to take this gamble, or you want to take a chance. And let's say some of you guys are entrepreneurs, or it's somewhere you're trying to start over, you're trying to go into another lane, or whatever you're trying to build. You know that it's going to take it's going to be something. Sorry, y'all, let me fix this. It's going to require some sort of sacrifice or something like that. Is what I really feel like. A sacrifice on your time. It's not that it has to take all your time. It just has to be to like, okay, well, Gemini, what is it that you're trying to do? What is it that you're trying to accomplish? Because you're going to have to put time into doing that, into building that, instead of being lazy, or keep constantly putting things off. Keep constantly putting things off, being distracted. Procrastination is what I'm getting. So, yeah. But you have the Queen of Swords reverse. I'm really picking this up as you right now, Gemini. I wanted to zoom into that, but it's like kind of giving blurry. It's the Queen of Swords. I'm going to tell you, to watch out, because you could be heavily distracted at this time. Whatever loss it is that you're feeling like you're taking or you're going to take, this could be something that is mentally draining on you or affecting you mentally. Whenever I'm seeing the Queen of Swords reverse, this is someone that's acting irrational. Now, you could be having people that's around you that you feel like is being irrational. They're not communicating properly to you. You don't understand. They're leaving you like clueless. You don't understand. You don't understand their motive, the purpose, their intent. So be mindful of that, because whatever comes your way, and if you don't have any clear instructions, clear communication on what something is, don't go that route. Don't let it take you down that road, because you're going to literally find yourself confused, scatterbrained, all over the place, popping off. And I feel like at times where you should not pop off, I just kind of feel like saying things that you feel like you're going to regret. Okay? And this is the masculine Gemini as well as the feminine. Now, understand that this is just a heads up of the energy that's coming around you this month. And so, especially from Mercury retrograde this month, but I feel like it's leading into May as well. Yeah. This Magician is saying that you have the power. Just keep this in mind. Keep the Magician energies in mind. That's strongly serving Mercury, responsible for a lot of confusion and stuff like that. So stay on top of your paperwork, deadlines. Don't tell somebody you're going to do something that you're not going to do. That type of stuff. Like, watch out for doing that. Because I have two cards in this deck that are air sign, Queen of Swords, and they're both reversed. They're both showing up as reverse. Here we go, showing up as reverse. You don't have the whole picture yet. And I just want you to know, I don't understand why this is not focusing itself. Mercury retrograde. I want you to know that you are dealing with people around you that are unsure. Okay? They're trying to gain clarity in their life. The same thing that you're trying to do, but I feel like you could be more clearer than most. But because you're listening to other people, possibly following other people, possibly strongly, you're being sensitive and you're strongly adhering to the opinions of others, it could definitely affect you. You have some people that's apologetic, but at the same time, I kind of feel like, I was just about to say this. They have so much pride and ego. Some of them are so narcissistic that they could never admit their wrongs. They can admit their wrongs. They can apologize to everybody else, but they keep trying to stunt on you. Let me tell you something, Gemini. You could be getting some sort of recognition, shining, okay? Like doing the thing right now. You have accolades coming. You have some sort of recognition. People do see you. Okay, you are recognized. You're going to be getting recognized, and it's because I'm not saying that you can't have your feelings about stuff, but I am saying don't allow certain things to rattle you and take you out of your place and out of your position. So you have attention coming your way. I don't know if you want it or not, but I just feel like people watching you and some people stirring the pot to try to get a reaction out of you. I just say, if it's not important, Gemini, I just keep paying them dust. I do this every day, and it works. So yeah. Yeah. This is pretty nice, the Six of Cups, but at the same time, this could be something or someone from your past returning. All right. Maybe they didn't notice you before, or they were acting like they didn't notice you. They were, they weren't communicating properly to you. They kept ghosting you. They kept leaving things, the relationship and the interactions between you and them undefined. All right, they were acting like they didn't want to commit or they couldn't commit. You were feeling like they were commitment phobes. You know, some of you guys were taking it to heart because you were just like, okay, so what's wrong with me if this person keeps devaluing me, you know? But you went through a lot with this through this situation, and I feel like now that you've made it on the other side of whatever this is, or you will be making it on the other side, and you're coming out with this Six of Wands. Now all of a sudden, somebody is really reminiscing about you, having memories about you, wanting you, desiring you, and they have feelings for you. So this person cares whether they tell you this or whether they act like they do or not. Okay? They're clearly bothered. And you're looking good, and you made so many changes, and you like, that's great. What else? The moon. Yeah. Interesting. I feel like there's some moves that you have to make, or that you're going to be called to make, that you feel you're like kind of fearful of, even if there is chances of a new possibility of love, relationships, work, whatever. There's something about it that you're kind of fearful of, because it's like you remember the past, you remember past rejections. You know, some of you guys are holding on to that, and it's causing fears to come up. This is something that is pretty much embedded in your subconscious more than anything, but just be careful of it, and just be careful of shadow behaviors coming up. Like, hey, allow them to come up, but just try to work on transmuting them properly. Transmuting them properly is just like dealing with whatever comes up, whatever emotions comes up. I guess most people don't understand. You know, they try to prevent themselves from being angry and being sad and being different things, very different, various feelings they try to prevent themselves from feeling or experiencing, when in reality it's something that people should actively practice doing, because you find ways to work through whatever your problem is, the issue is, and you start to, as you work on yourself, you start to view situations from a different perspective, and that's what we need to do. That's what we want to do, right? Oh man, somebody is taking it personal though. Like, whatever changes that you're experiencing that's going to go in your favor, or that is, and the changes that you made that's for the better, and the fact that you're ignoring this person, you're not paying them any attention, or just people in general, that doesn't mean you any good. They are clearly bothered by it, you know. So something you could have been waiting on, these changes in your life, Gemini, these financial changes that you want to see, that could be actually happening. The wait could be over, and it's all because you decided to take matters in your own hands and change your current situation. Okay, so anything about love that you can show us? So this is what this is about. These changes that you're finding yourself going through. Oh, it was reversed. But look, listen, I don't like saying the Seven of Swords, period. But listen, if somebody's gonna come your way, they may come your way and they may reveal the truth to you, or they may keep things hidden. I just kind of feel like this. You need to, anybody that is coming your way or you're dealing with, it could be from the past or whatever, you don't got to just jump into anything with them. I mean, you've been good thus far. It's like, you don't got to just jump into anything with them. Like, people are not going to always voluntarily tell you the truth. So it's up to you to question them, to take time and spend with them, so that you can get to know them. The things that they are not saying, it will definitely come up. Remember that. Yeah, so somebody is like, oh yeah, Gemini, like you know the truth about something. Somebody's gonna be like, oh yeah, Gemini, I want to tell you the truth or whatever. I want to come clean. Someone wants to come clean, but I feel like you already know the truth. Maybe they do or they don't know this. They feel like you could for whatever has taken place in the past, but I don't know. I wouldn't trust this person flat out. But then again, I'm a freaking Gemini, and since I know the experiences that a lot of us went through, of course I'm gonna tell you that. I don't feel like you should close yourself off, but like I said, vet people properly. Four of Cups, yeah. You know, it's because you're dealing with somebody though that's acting really nonchalant. I mean, yeah, this person feels like they're gonna mirror to you what you mirror into them, but clearly they're bothered. Okay, they're just like, oh yeah, I'm about to mirror to you. I'm about to act like I don't care neither. But you really don't. They don't understand. You really don't care. That's the difference. Especially if you're a Gemini sun. Oh, Justice. I hate that this is not focusing itself, y'all. Justice. Yep. They want to make things right. Somebody wants to make things right, okay? The universe is going to make things right for you because you spoke your truth. Okay? You spoke your truth. You live your truth. You have went through a lot. You have overcame a lot. I just kind of feel like this, Gemini, keep your feelings out of whatever is coming up over the next few weeks. Keep your feelings out of it. I don't care if if it's involving a person, keep your feelings out of it because you don't have a clear picture. People are just presenting, you're just looking at the outside of something and you're not looking at the inner workings of what's happening. Even if it looks like somebody you dealt with moved on with somebody else, honey, that ain't going perfect. That ain't going great. And besides, would you want to be with somebody and the reality of the situation is they want to be with somebody else, or they have somebody else, or they're lying to you? And no, the only thing you have to do is be like, okay, you know what, more than likely this person hasn't changed, so let them go and be somebody else's burden. So things are about to turn around and be made right. Some of you guys may be getting a divorce, and you know, or somebody that you know may be, and this could be driving this person back towards you. Make sure that they really did get a legal divorce. Yeah, they could have let somebody go. And they are so worried and they are so pressed about you, Gemini. It's like, dang, why didn't I take Gemini when I had them? Oh my God. Now they're trying to choose you. Okay? Period. They're trying to choose you, or they wish they would have. But remember, they could be wearing a mask. Okay? I don't see how that mask gonna fall off and things is gonna hit the fan. Okay? Because somebody really wants you to be bothered. Yep, this person feels like they lost control. They don't have any control over you anymore. They are literally losing their cool as we speak. The Emperor is definitely representative of Mars. Somebody that's usually in control. Now, there could be a chance that you and this person are mirroring each other and you're both acting out of control or sporadic, but this is why I'm telling you, I'm giving you the heads up. For you, you don't have to act that way. Just keep that in mind. Okay, I just want to, oh yeah, because they want to come towards you, but they feel like you about to reject them. Who is this that's like got the hots and the feelings, and they all in their feelings for Jim? Yep, they let somebody go, some sort of marriage or some sort of significant situation that they were in that they could have chose over you. Or they feel like they want to come and they want to declare their love for you and their feelings, but they feel like you're going to reject what it is that they have to offer. Page of Wands, so they're just standing there and they're just watching and they're just waiting for the perfect time. Oh my God. Really? So this person is waiting on the perfect time to approach you. They're definitely watching. They're feeling like you're now. It's so funny because they were acting like, you felt like before they were acting like you want enough. Now they're feeling like, okay, so Gemini is big. And now I don't feel like I have everything to match them. No, Gemini being what it was. It ain't our fault that you didn't want to notice it, boo. They crazy. I'm about to end this, Gemini. Don't worry about it. Because look at you. You in first place, baby. Because you they number one. there's something you might be, like I said, you might be receiving some sort of award, recognition. There ain't no competition. You hear what I'm saying? That's what I'm feeling like. That's what I'm feeling like saying to you. It ain't no competition. They slept on you. They slept on you. But what I feel like this is, it's like you chose not to fight back. You chose, not that you didn't, you chose not to fight back. They couldn't tell your moves. Like you chose to like just back, do your thing, and now you want to come up. You see what I'm saying? But that's you also is saying make sure that you get some rest. Ooh, look at you. Look at you. See this? Look at all attractive. You're fiery. You have some sort of maybe dramatic look, some changes that you have made. You are sophisticated. You are well traveled or well knowledge about something. You're spiritual. Okay. And you're very passionate about your life and where you're at and where you're going. I like that. So you're going to go ahead and take that shot. But you got somebody, you got a few people that want to take that shot with you, you know. Because they know that they can't keep, they know that they choose you or that they want you. And they know that somebody else is going to take you, or you, like you're going to move past them if they keep holding back. All right. Okay, Gemini, so I'm going to stop right there. And I want to say thank you for watching. Yeah, I'll leave my email address in the comment section. I will leave my Cash App in the comment section. And I'll be back. Peace.